Alrighty. I think the X has been requested before. Let's go with X. Because apparently that's the thing now. Let's go. And also, in case you're wondering, I just took a look at the weird fade out. I must have been seeing things, because there was no weird fade out there. I don't know that one too well. Knock knock, open up the door. It's real with the non-stop hop hop and stainless steel. That sounds kinda strange. How long do you do professional, Zigraflana? I'm not sure about the professional part, but I've been speedrunning this since 2012-ish? 2013, something along those lines. Not all the time, by the way, just kind of having larger gaps in between doing other stuff. Again, speedrun? Yes, indeed. We haven't finished a run yet. What my last run? My last actual run that got anywhere died in the Mana Fortress because I got killed. You know, you die because you get killed usually, or you die of natural causes. Those are usually the only two options, but I don't think there's a way to die of natural causes in this game. Alrighty, let's try this. 1, 2. I'm glad he didn't attack immediately. 3 and 4. And the crit, 5. This is awkward, 6. 7. That was a really quick 7. Like, really quick. Unfortunately, that means I need to get 3 more enemies afterwards. Come on, that was awkward too. Thank you for the good luck, I appreciate that. Thank you, Quadlight. Thank you, Vanica. Those clip link names? I can't see it. It automatically shows as the actual clip title to me. What? Okay. Pretty good fight. No crit, but pretty good. So, it looks like we are 6.2 seconds ahead, but I still need to kill enemies, so we're actually not that far ahead. Although it was pretty good overall, honestly. The one problem we had is that one of the rabbits in the second screen spawned a chest, and that prevented other rabbits from spawning, because it was still loaded. Abstruse Smelly Skunk MCT. Oh, I see. The money glitch does not work on the remake now. In fact, none of the glitches from the original work in the remake, I don't think. There's other glitches, however, that you can abuse. In the remake you can, on certain chests, open up the chest, switch to another character and then just run outside. And that allows you to pick up the chest a second time, a third time, a fourth time. And if you go, let's say, in the Fire Palace, you can open up the chest, switch character and run out of the room. And do that like 100 times and you get a bunch of money. It's not nearly as fast or efficient, but it's a way to get money. At least unless they patched it. I don't know whether they patched it. Crow might know. Hey Krozar, thank you for the good luck. Appreciate that. And welcome to you. So, I need a bunch of enemy kills here. 1. Okay. 2, that's good. I need to get full damage rolls on those flowers. Ah. Well, still really fast actually overall. I got 1 low damage roll, but I just barely managed to sneak through enough damage to kill it afterwards. We have 36 HP if I'm not mistaken. 19 plus 15 is 34? So I need actually exactly 2 damage. If it was 1 damage, it would be way easier to just compensate for it. But getting 2 damage, you actually have to wait a pretty long time until the stamina bar recharges. The threshold is usually about 56% of your stamina recovered. I don't even know whether I waited that long. You can get higher damage rolls earlier, but that's just coincidence. The consistent one is about 56%. Metal Bear is now hosting you. Thank you. I appreciate that. Good evening, everybody. I hope you have a pleasant weekend so far, and thank you, Metal Bear. How are you doing? If you can hear me already. I'm usually a little bit late to the party after I host someone after the stream. What were you streaming, if I may ask? Thank you, Benacut. I don't always explain everything, because when you just do attempt after attempt, it does get old pretty quickly, for me personally. But if anyone has a question, feel free to ask about stuff, because I like explaining stuff. I also like really knowing about things, so that helps too. Hey Metal Bear, thank you. You streamed Black Mirror 3, a horror point and click. Never heard of it. Sounds interesting. We have to check that out. But yeah, thank you for the host, and well, hope you have a pleasant weekend so far. Save the game. Oops. I ran really late there. It's only worth it running at the very beginning and the very end there, if you run really early. Which is why often you see me press the button, nothing happened because I pressed it too early. Then I just decide to run the second portion, because that ends up being more efficient afterwards. Nice, I got this. Hitting this guy is really precise. Hi. Uh-oh, that was not good enough. Bit unfortunate. Need to wait a little bit. That was really max range right there. Only minor mistake so far is I attacked the mushroom too early before I had 100% stamina. Thank you, Metal Bear. Appreciate that. The record might be a bit out there for now, but it's definitely within reach. Yes, I believe that Calamarina. That was pretty much my reaction too. When I first discovered speedrun, or was introduced to them, for that matter. Hey Tag, welcome. How are you doing? It's going to hit me once. Bonk. That's just an automatic 8-second time loss if that happens. Not much you can do about that. Actually, there's nothing you can do about that. Once you have a second character, you can actually use medical orbs in order to remove balloon status, but it's just like, oh well, too bad. Okay. Wow, alright, I just realized what happened right there. That was interesting. I wonder if I can use that. Miss. There we go. So basically, normally 3 hits with the spear, even max damage rolls, are not good enough to kill them. Oh shoot. Until you reach level, well, the next level. I think that's level 3? I don't even know. I think it's level 3. Then 3 hits with max damage are good enough. But with 1 level lower, you're actually exactly 1 damage short. So what happened there? Wow! That thing is not normally that aggressive. Okay, that was really unlucky so far. Execution was okay. Could have been slightly better too. Either way, what happened there at the first goblin set is I happened to kill 1 goblin with 1 swing, the other one actually missed earlier, and he would have been 1 damage away, but I literally just leveled up the split second during the swing where I hit the first goblin, and then the second goblin got hit with the increased stats. That was... I've never seen that one before. And thank you for the good luck. Did you find a new route or something? No. Just minor improvements here and there, but for most part it's just actually good play and grinding out good luck, so to speak. Like NPCs going in the way and all those kinds of things just chip away on your time. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Hey Zarax, thank you. Appreciate that. Greetings to you, Cornello. Thank you for the good luck, and my pleasure. Mystic Knight, well, you can just tweet victory directly. Yeah. I think if you needed anything, it would have been a strong source of single target, for that matter, which you absolutely have in spades right now. Does Mystic Knight actually work with dual wield? Like, let's say dual wield to swords? Can you actually enchant those swords with dual wield? Does that work? Is that a thing? $35. 94? Well, that's a nice crit. It's the highest damage roll crit you can hit. So this pretty much guarantees a 4 cycle. 47? It might actually be an early 4 cycle. Oh, I can't see anything. That was lucky. Nice, that was an early 4 cycle. Without losing 8 seconds on the bat and then getting hit by stuff. Would have been even faster. It does? Oh boy. Nice. Can you defeat Omega with that team though? The game did freeze. Well, the game didn't freeze for a second. My capture did, which is a problem. Because I can't see either. If it was at least, oh, I just stream can't see it for a second, I think it would be somewhat okay. But I couldn't see either, because I'm actually playing off the capture, that is. And so I had to more or less move blindly for a moment there, while also simultaneously refreshing the capture. Omega's possible? I mean, it's always possible, technically. The question would be how reasonable it is. And I don't know that. I really hoped I wouldn't miss menus or much. Hoped? That has nothing to do with hope. It has to do with consistency. And I'm not consistent at all, I tell you that much. My consistency is through the floor. I think that kind of works. When will the next Dance Revolution run be? Oh, probably never. Because honestly, the game doesn't control well on that kind of controller. But that's just me. Okay, that was pretty fast. Get that guy once. Right. 3 kills so far out of 11 and a half. Need 9 more. Oopsie. Okay, need 8 more. It's not going to work well. If I just kept running, despite of gotten hit, he was in the wrong position. Speaking of wrong position. Okay, let's see. Alright, not optimal. But actually better than before. Lufia 2. I said some time ago that I want to do a poll on Lufia 2. A poll? You mean the poll that includes Lufia 2? What my next casual game is? I guess we could do that. So, you want to stop early there, otherwise the sprite gets hit by the eye. Okay, that was a full damage hit, that's good. Unfortunately that chop and hit was not in the way. Well, not... Come on. What? Alright. I didn't do that well either. That's okay though. It's alright, it's okay. The rest of the stretch actually went pretty well. Minor mistake. For some reason the chair didn't move immediately, which I always expect that thing to move immediately. So I was really confused when it didn't. Oh boy. Bellheart is now hosting you for a ton of viewers. Hey, thank you. I really appreciate that. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Secret of Mana, which is a Super Nintendo action RPG. 1 player, 2 controller. I'm controlling both characters right now. So, hang on, I need to focus here. Oh wait, that's okay though. Okay. So I gained a bunch of time here. So yeah, I'm currently speedrunning, ladies and gentlemen, and that means most glitches are allowed, not all of them. There's also glitchless categories if you would prefer that. But this is not currently what I'm running. So yeah, hey Bellheart, thank you for the host, the raid, I appreciate that. How are you doing? Or host, I guess. How are you doing? What were you doing? And how is Octopath Traveler? I didn't end up catching too much more of it because I ended up being busy myself, but it looked pretty lovely so far. Well, I might explain that. Well, thank you. Thank you so much for the 1000 bit donation. Appreciate that. Switch fun so Yaka can play Octopath. Well, I guess you like the game. It's really awesome. Thank you so much. But yeah, don't have a Switch. Currently don't really have the means to... What's the word? Justify getting a Switch. So we're sticking to old stuff for now. That's okay though. Oh, what? Don't get stuck there, that's silly. So, Secret of Mana, by the way, ladies and gentlemen, is one of those rare things where you can just play with your friends directly. Where basically... One of the main speedrun categories is this pretty strange one, because you use two controllers. You can speedrun this game with just one controller, and use pretty much the same route and similar glitches. Works a little bit differently, and unfortunately also a lot more awkwardly, which is why the two controller category is what I recommend. Oh, rip sprite, almost. That was not a good movement by me. You're supposed to just dash through the middle of those fish, which I kinda messed up. Okay. So what I'm using right now is an overcharge glitch. The short version is I put a level 2 charge attack onto a weapon that can normally only maximum charge up to level 1. There was my muscle memory playing, because that's not how that many works anymore. It's pretty good. Scratch up the big itch for turn-based RPG. So many people going action-ish. That's true. Nowadays you don't see too many turn-based ones. But it looks like it's a really good one. So nice. Yeah, ladies and gentlemen, if you don't know Velhart mostly plays Super Mario Maker, but once in a while dabbles into, well, some pretty awesome indie or lesser known games or lesser seen games that are not quite as mainstream, but highly recommend you check him out. Nice and relaxing stream, usually. You see odd things happening again in the game. Oh, yeah, I use a magic rope that brings me back to the entrance before initiating the cutscene, and so the cutscene kind of played at the entrance there, which that is a bit strange, I guess. Don't get a backup kill, do I? That's alright. Alrighty. For reference, I can be at least 5 minutes ahead at the end of my splits. I don't know about right now, but at the end that is. Didn't find the entrance. But this is kind of how you lose time, unfortunately. So, we need water magic in order to hit this switch, so we can go through here. I think that was a bit high up. Yeah, now the slime spawned because I went too high. Inconvenient. They are not dangerous because we have too much armor at this point. The sprite can still get hit down, but it's really inconvenient if you have to walk past those guys because they just keep stopping you like that. Essentially they attack you and they miss, but your character still makes an animation. So, less than ideal. Spawn manipulation is a pretty big deal in speedrunning this game. So, I waited just a little bit before jumping there, in order to make that goblin spawn over there. And here we go to the next boss. So this next boss has a very tight execution window. And if I don't get it, well, too bad. It's also possible I get low damage rolls and don't one-shot him, so that's that. Where is the girl? We never got her. She's still with the two werewolves, probably having some tea or something like that. We also don't know her name, so we just call her go 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 go. What? He doesn't do that. You can't do that, dude. He immediately disappeared. This is probably the earliest I've ever seen him disappear like this. Girl overslept, she's in Pandora Inn. Right. I guess we could go with that too. Because we don't actually know where she is right now. Technically speaking, we don't even know she exists. She's just a figment of our imagination. I mean, you see her name pop up once in a while, like around... this one. There is her name. She's called Go 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 Go. There's 24 characters. 12 times go. To the mana seed! Yeah, but not this one. So you're supposed to seal all the mana seeds, but you don't have to seal this one. It's just not required. You can straight up skip it. There's nothing to it, you just don't seal it. The game never checks for it. Casually you do, however, want to seal those mana seeds. Otherwise you are going to be significantly weak here. Because it does increase your stats as well as the maximum level you can level up your magic spells. So this is quite relevant, generally speaking. I'm surprised the sprite didn't keep me up much longer there. Come on. Green Sea Grinza, welcome. I'm doing quite fine. How are you doing? Oh wow. Error Twitch. Just subscribe to Twitch Prime. Thank you. I really appreciate that. Welcome to you. And well, I hope you enjoy your stay. So the reason why the lady is not in our party, by the way, she is... you get her either in Pandora Castle or you would defeat the werewolves in order to meet her for the first time. However, we used the back entrance to Eleni's Forest by literally jumping through the wall, and we never got her, which ends up being faster, not just because we don't have to bother getting her or fighting the wolves in order to release her, but also mainly, really mainly, because we only have one character trailing behind the main character. Having to manipulate one AI control character in order to run through areas is already pretty awkward. But in this case, 2 would be even slower, so we actually gain overall a lot of time, thanks to not having to worry about an AI control character. More, that is. So I frequently switch characters because AI control characters do not use up stamina when running. But, well, I do. I guess I started doing that now, rather than the weird alignment thing. That was actually really good Pandora ruins here. By the way, do you say Grinza or Grinza? Chef2K7, thank you for half a year. 6 ROMs in a row support. Welcome back to you. And well, I'm glad you enjoy your stay. Thank you very much. What is the current price range of a Switch? Let's see. Okay. Nice. I messed up initially getting the wrong charge attack, and so I tried to go for a backup and it worked. It's more like Grinzer. Oh, Grinza. So, Grinzer? 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 Oh, Grinza. I think I get it. Like that? Also, yeah, doing fine. I hope you're doing well too. Hello. That's it, Grinza? Okay, I'll try to remember that. No guarantee. Feel free to correct me anytime, by the way. That's not how... Oh, I could have kept running. That's weird. But okay. Whatever. That worked out better than it had the right to, but... oh well. Looks like the run is going well, for now. We haven't hit the big time wasters yet. They are coming up basically just now. Suboptimal here to run through this area like this. Not much I could do about it though. It's just enemies did not cooperate with their spawns. It's alright though. You have faith that it will go well. Well, you have more faith than me, but we'll see. I appreciate that. One thing I like about this game is that mashing through text is really easy compared to other RPGs. In Earthbound, for example, if you mash through text and you mash a little bit too long, you automatically open your menu or your status. It's a little bit silly. It's not a bad time loss because the menus are so fast in that game to open and close, but it's just always a bit of a time loss, which makes it a bit awkward. Nice. Didn't get the whiteout skip, but we got a one shot. Is the multi-tap, no multi-tap category difference still a thing? It is, yes. There's currently no known way of getting into the Grand Palace early from the front without a multi-tap. Which I'm okay with, because I don't want to get in there. Since that would mean I would need to... rely on a 1 in 16 chance, if I could do that. and 1 in 16 chance. About, I don't know, an hour 20 into the run. That doesn't sound like fun to me, if you ask me. Running the remastered version is not common. Actually, interesting that you ask. Crow actually just recently started derusting it. So his Twitch TV is /iiCrowii. He also usually has really good commentary about stuff, so if you're looking for a well-commentated remaster run, I can highly recommend his channel currently. That was lucky. I messed up hitting both run buttons. Using cannons gives you seizures. Sorry about that. There will be 4 more cannons, I think, in this run. So please make sure to close your eyes then. Thank you, Quadlight. But yeah, there's not that many people running the remake master. I mean, there's not that many people running the original. Only me, really. Right now, anyways. That's not entirely true. Wow, another one shot. Bring. Zeal does run it, but he might be done with it for now until I threaten his record. I was really confused for a second there because the boy was still blue, as if he was still missing stamina. Sprite, what are you doing there? And so I was really confused. Bloblio, good evening, and thank you. Thank you so much for 20 ROMs in a row support. Welcome back to you. And well, I'm glad you enjoy your stay. Traveling would become more exciting if we had cannons instead of planes. I mean, exciting, certainly. I'm not sure it would be all that great though. Although considering... Oh, not a one-shot? Wow. I only did 1 kill on the Sprite. Just for safety, basically. Considering that... By the way, cannon! Considering that apparently falling from great heights in this universe is not particularly bad. Because you easily survive it, apparently. Physics-wise, that doesn't make sense, but that's alright. Moogle! Okay. Having a Moogle right at the beginning is really nice to talk to, because you have to talk to at least one Moogle in order to get through here. Into the next area. Oopsie. Okay, wish me luck, because I will need it here. This is a horrible charge attack. Are you serious? So many misses, please. Thank you, Grinza. And that's the second time I've done that today, talking with the Moogle twice. Okay, I'm alright with this. Alrighty, that was pretty good play in my end, honestly. And I don't usually say that. Springbeak was very good. Unfortunately, those little Heblets just dodging 24/7, not so great. But again, not much you can do about that. Also, fun fact, you're supposed to seal all the mana seeds. We don't seal this one either because, well, the gamer never checks for it. All you need is Sylph in order to progress past the next orb, or whatever you want to call it, magic switch. Thank you for not silencing me. I really appreciate that. Oh, I missed. It's okay though. Aw, mushroom was in the way. Boy, what are you doing? Less than ideal, but we didn't get hit. So we now have a 50-50 of the chance Sprite getting hit or not. And he got it. Lost the 50-50 basically. Could you spawn a thing? No? Okay. Not today. Oh my goodness, you're in the way. On the bright side, this guy's spawning more stuff. Means there's nothing in the middle. Doesn't really make quite up for the time lost, but still better than nothing. Knew it. We need the sprite not silence because he needs to cast a spell very soon. Oh my goodness, I was already on magic. Thought I used the medical herb on the sprite, which is not exactly correct. Speaking of which, the boy is still on. There we go. Alrighty. Not the greatest run through here. Wasn't horrible either though. I wasn't sure whether this was a changing attack or not, so I decided to buffer rather than just release. The Great Viper is the last boss who has no evasion rating at all, which means as long as you hit the head while he is not over one of the mushrooms, you will get the kill. On the second hit, that is. Also on a completely random note, I think instead of cannon travel it would be way more convenient if we had teleporters instead. So now don't forget that I want to have the boy in the lead, which is different. Also I could have run a little bit further there. That's okay. Dum 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 dum. Get to work. Dun, 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 dun. Work. Yep. Right, nice. Didn't quite get the correct charge attack, but I decided to roll with it anyways, and it was good enough. I was a bit worried that I wouldn't get enough damage in, but, well, we did. No problem. That's all we need. Slightly mismanaged, but that's okay. So this is the third last cannon travel. Please close your eyes. And there's actually, in case you have trouble with the cannon travel blast here, there's going to be another sequence after the Doom's Wall, basically the next wall boss. You will probably want to close your eyes for the duration of the cutscene once I run up to the podium afterwards. I might forget about it, to mention it again, that is. What? Where's another wolf? Speed down. Not so pleasant. I need to do the medical herb, otherwise the entire strategy here is going to not work out properly anymore. Alright, not great, but it was quite fine still. Not the greatest anyway. How did that hit? I was facing the wrong direction. I'm okay with that though. Nice. I'm even further ahead than last run. Well, let's see if we can keep that. Girl has appeared. Indeed. And she immediately is useful. The thing is... Hang on. The thing is, the time the lady appears, you actually almost want to have the third character already. In fact, right after the Frost Country would be the optimal time to get a third character. Unfortunately, we get her before that, so makes Ice Country a little bit more awkward, but it's still faster to go Ice Country second rather than first. Not much, but it's faster. Huh, I'm actually wondering about that. Whether that's still true. Dude, no! Alrighty. Good job, yeah, lady. I appreciate that. That was probably one of the best Ice Countries I've ever had. Not perfect, but really good. The biggest problem about going Ice Country first is that you have to go via Matanga back to the desert. If there was another way to get back to the desert, that would actually be optimal. So alright, we got this one. Richter Shade, thank you for the host, I appreciate that. And welcome everybody, I hope you're having a pleasant time so far. Uh-oh. Less than perfect. Still okay though. Come on. That was close. GP Dub 10. Thank you for subscribing with Twitch Prime. I really appreciate that. Welcome to you. And well, hope you enjoy your stay. Thank you very much. Oh. I needed to adapt because those spider legs decided to spawn in the other position for some reason. I actually have no idea of what makes it spawn one place or another. Can you help me? Well, if you have some time before or after a stream sometime, I would appreciate that if you have some knowledge. So this is the last canon travel. As I said, after Doom's Wall there might be something that you want to close your eyes on too, in case you have trouble with seizure and stuff. So yeah, thank you very much JP Dub. And hey Richter Shade, welcome. Octopath travel have been super fun, glad to hear that. Whew. So last time I asked whether I should go for it or not, and the person responded with always go for it, and I think I'm inclined to agree. Always go for it, because if I don't always go for it, I'm not getting enough practice. So let's do it. Wish me luck. Well, that's unfortunately quite awkward. Ah, not a good backup. I need to practice that specifically separately again. At least we get this one here probably. No, boy. Ah, alrighty. Still through. More time lost than I would like it to be. The fish was merciful. Thank you, Rayquadactylus. Really, the problem was actually not that it didn't work. I actually executed the first part properly, and I messed up the second part. I needed to dash straight down, and I forgot about that, so that doesn't help. So any luck would not have worked really well, because I forgot the second part of the execution. Because I was so focused on getting the first part right, the second one completely slipped my mind. You're a software engineer. I see. Do you have any specialized talent in sound design or stuff like that? Might be useful if you download OBS Studio in order to have an idea about it. Assuming you haven't done that already. One, 2 pixels too far to the right. Left, actually. Ghouls decided to get out of my way. How nice of them. And that was my own mistake, by the way, right there. Getting hit, that is. Would be nice if I could not get hit anymore. The fifth one it is. So, and I need to make sure to hit that zombie. Oh, that's unfortunate. Sprite! What are you doing? Get over here. I was mashing the attack button because you have such a small window to try and hit that guy before he hits you. Thankfully the lady didn't get hit, otherwise she would be dead right now. Which isn't technically the worst, but it's not optimal either. It's better if she stays alive. Why am I not speedrunning the remake? I tried that, but I'm not sure why, but I don't enjoy it nearly as much as the original. It's probably because the original, the glitches of it just flow way better together. If you'd like to see speedruns of the remake, Crow on Twitch, iiCrowii, is currently derusting on that. Hello? I guess he didn't want to spawn stuff. That's right. At least he died instantly, which is a plus. She dodged that. Alright. The time loss is almost exclusively because of the sewers. Thank you, Lachlan. Did they fix majority of the glitches in the remake? I think there's still quite a few left, honestly. As in, of the not good ones, that is. I'm okay if they're just leaving beneficial glitches inside the game, but I think you can still easily softlock gold for days. This is because I actually only established where to split on the previous split recently. So this... oh, sorry, I forgot to call it out again. This was after Doomswall on the pedestal. Or the podium? I don't know what they call it. And for reference, I do like the remake. It does have obvious flaws, and quite a few things I would change about it, but I think it's overall a better casual experience than the original game. Alright. Not optimal, but it was quite good actually. I missed twice because of myself, not because of evasion, so could have been better on my end. I almost forgot that I need to kill off the lady. That would have been PV over right there. Nice. Didn't get it. It's okay though. I got half of it. Alrighty. Let's see. Oops. We run barrels now. It's actually good. Nice. Very nice. I have no idea how I saved that much time, but I'm okay with that. Probably just cleaner execution of the skip. Hello! I love that King Truffle literally says hello! Like with a W at the end of the hello. Just like, okay. Direction is really good actually. Not optimal, because it literally can't be perfect. But that was really good. Let's see. Poison, that's actually good. Nope. Wrong. I would like for him to not be unconscious, please. I'm okay with him dying, but unconscious is not good. A bit slow, but still okay, I would say. That was also a bit slow. Please not absorb this time. Thank you so far. So far so good. I need to run the lady in because she still has too much HP. think this is still there. Yeah, it is. Nice. Could still go better, slightly better execution-wise, but overall really nice. Oopsie. I didn't know whether to scroll to the left or to the right, so I decided to just scroll south-southeast. Okay, a bit far over. It's alright though. Before I forget about it, I need to actually equip the sword on the sprite again. Alrighty, I need a little bit of luck in order to make this one here fast. Let's see how this is going to go. Because I need to hit this guy and then really quickly switch to characters afterwards. Yeah, that was too slow. That was too slow. And please don't cast anymore, she's already dead. Not optimal at all, but it's alright. Hold up left and B. Alright. Here we go. Save your game. Yes, please. Reset real quick. Okay. Oh, alrighty, I just created a corrupted save that has no location saved as to where it should restart you. Which means if you try to load the save file normally it's going to crash. But I'm going to load the save file after holding start select Eldar for a few seconds in specific places in order to save warp into those places. Which means I'm going to save warp into a cutscene which hides my characters normally and then doesn't unhide them because I already have a full party and the game is confused and sends me to POTUS instead. So, that's going to be what happens, and I will use the invisible characters to go backwards through the Grand Palace. And I'm not going to be talking to her that much, because that's difficult. Difficult to do well, to be specific. What? Oh my goodness. Thankfully I'm used to swapping character or exchanging character immediately at this point. But that was a mistake right there. Why do I keep doing that? Whatever. But I accidentally switched the controller with the wrong character, and that really confused me there. Still okay for now. Okay, I saw that coming. I was prepared for it. I had the boy slightly too far ahead. Okay, I kind of hope that I would be able to kill her right there. But not quite. Alrighty, we could save 10-15 more seconds by cleaner execution, but I'm okay with this still. Because it used to be that I was so confused as to why I kept losing time on this split specifically, but it really is purely because I was no good, or still no good really, at the backwards Grand Palace. Wait a little bit before we swap. Nice. A bit too far away, that's okay though. I didn't wait long enough. Each miss cost me about 3 seconds. There's quite literally nothing I can do about that. Oh. Alright. So about 15 seconds lost, just because we missed. But the execution was perfect, otherwise. Actually not quite perfect. I didn't swap over to any other character quick enough once, and that delayed the attack, and also almost lost me the charge attack. Alrighty, now we need a lot of luck, probably. Lady. I needed to move the lady up. Otherwise she would have potentially blocked the screen and I would not have reached the thing. Nice. Hull is always nice, because it's easy to just bypass. Bit slow, that's okay though. I was waiting until he was trying to attack, then hit him right there, because no matter whether I actually hit him or not, his attack will be interrupted and he won't attack for a while. Oops, it's alright, probably. Okay. Wow. That was a pretty nice buffy. Well, you can whisper me on Twitch, or you can give me a private message on Discord, or in one of the official Discord channels. Any of those should work. Okay, he spawned. Need to wait a little bit. There we go. Yeah, missed. It's alright. Laberbarsh, thank you for the Twitch Prime subscription. Welcome to you. And well, I hope you enjoy your stay. Thank you very much. Okay, I kind of hope this would happen. Where I could just do the last hit rather than heal us, right? I have the wrong character here. Okay. Yes, Nimbusal there is. It's the glitchless category, if you'd like to know more about that. Oopsie, let's go. Like, I understand if some people are not a fan of that charge glitch category, because it does feel really weird compared to how you probably played the game casually. So there is a glitchless category, but not many people run it. It's really brutal. You do mostly abuse spell stacking. Oh no, that guy had to spawn in the middle. Come on, guys. Well, this is not necessary. Ah! Lovely. While this is not necessarily dangerous by itself, it poses some danger anyways. What? How? We don't have any leeway anymore. Don't die, guys. That was really bad. Alright. It's okay. Let's do this. How much longer it is? About 2 hours longer, I would say. A bit more. No, I wish I practiced this one. That's not nice, buddy. Okay. Wrong. No. Oh, that's a waste of items. Oh, I lost my charge attack. Shoot. Come on. Ah, this could have been a fair bit faster. In theory, anyways. On the bright side, I didn't die. There's a pretty decent chance that I would die right over there. Not bad on time, probably not good enough, but yes, I do agree. It's not bad. Definitely way better than I've done before. Oh. Thank you, whoever that was, however much that was. I can't check it right now, but appreciate it. By the way, we have never acquired Riot, but since the mana spell for the sword is unlocked here, we just get it anyways. One. to the right. Or left, technically. You can finish this game, quote-unquote finish. I mean, it depends on whether you consider to be finished in... what? 8 minutes? What was the record? I forget. It's a quote-unquote finish though, you just call the credits. Last one. I need a crit, I think. No! Oh, that's bad. Another one cycle. Whew. That's okay. I'm pretty sure I needed a crit anyways in order to get it, because my execution was not quite on point. The thing is, from above it's, I think, more difficult to one-cycle the Mana Beast, because you can target it way later. Well, attack it way later is probably more accurate. And good night. Pretty solid PB, I would say. And it's been a while since I got one of those. And... bonk. Alright. Do you guys Lunar Boost here at all, or would it even last long enough for it to be worth it? Lunar Boost doesn't do anything because we deal maximum damage anyways. Lunar Energy would be useful if we had it, but you don't get Luna in this run, so can't use it. Energy Ball would absolutely be worth it, yes, because you could guarantee a one cycle then rather easily. Because you just cast it so you get the critical hit chance, just as the boy is recharging after a hit. Is that now only cause of the Minotaur skip? No, it's just actually getting better at the game and getting a decent run in instead. Minotaur skip doesn't save that much time. In fact, I lost time on this split here even. Yeah, Minotaur skip doesn't save that much time. It's more like I've never gotten a good run in after we discovered the last few glitches that made the run quicker. Because there was no competition, I didn't have much of a reason to get better or pursue a better run. Until recently Zeal came in and, well, he actually did get a good run with good execution and also really good luck. So, this is kind of what he can do. Yeah, we are dealing max damage. Basically, the maximum damage you can do without a critical hit is the Mana Beast. Well, as is 999 minus Mana Beast defense, which is 450. So your maximum damage is about 550-ish, give or take a little bit. Because there's some variance in there. But unless you get a critical hit, you cannot go above that. How far am I from the record? I don't know the exact number. Let's see. It's about 3 minutes, I would say. We can get, what, like 1.5 minutes on the Mana Beast? Maybe a minute. Yeah, a minute sounds reasonable. We can get about a minute on the Mana Beast. We could get like 30 seconds on the Dark Lich. Maybe even more, but that is luck. We can get a bit, like 10 seconds more on Hexes. Or 15 even. With better execution, I could also have gotten Vampire about 5-6 seconds faster. With better execution, I could also have gotten through the sewers about 40 seconds faster, 30 to 40 seconds. Spring Beak, I just need to get luck here. Like, with better luck, I could save pretty much exactly how much I lost, about half a minute there too. So there's technically plenty of time to be found throughout the run. The splits won't look as nice in the future runs, but that's just how it is. Oh, apparently there's another one running Seeker of Mana remake now. His name is Amnesia. Never heard of him. But then again, I don't follow the remake speedrun particularly much. So, alrighty. The current record is 1 hour, 42 minutes and 52 seconds. So that's like 16 plus 8, 24. About 2.5 minutes we need to gain. Seems reasonable. What moon phase will it be? Oh yeah, that's an interesting one. Some people may not know that, but the moon phase is random. At the very end of the game, you can get a crescent moon, a full moon, or a 2/3 moon, 3/4, whatever you want to call it. Either way, the randomness depends on your checksum of the save file, so we actually have no clue what it is going to be, because we save every run with slightly different modifications. So it could be crescent moon, I don't know. Let's see what it is going to be. Maytown, thank you for 31 runs in a row. Welcome back to you. Well, I'm glad you enjoy your stay. Thank you very much. And greetings to you, welcome, I hope you're doing well. You may have just arrived at the end today. Am I okay? To be honest, I could be better, but overall quite fine. How are you doing? Hope you're doing excellent. And ladies and gentlemen, today we have a crescent moon. Looks pretty nice. Alrighty. Ladies and gentlemen, and anybody watching, anybody lurking, thank you very much for watching and lurking and listening. I hope you had a pleasant evening. I hope you had a good day, nice weekend. And well, maybe until next time, I'm going to be redirecting you to High Spirits, who is currently holding the RPC Checkathon. I'm going to get to that in a second, but glad to hear you're doing well, Maytown, and you built an arcade stick out of Tupperware box. How does that work? Thank you. I'm glad to hear that, Keelis. Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, please head over to Twitch TV/HighSpirits, who is currently doing or holding a marathon for a community member of the speedrunning community, RPG Chick, who is not currently all that well off in terms of financial situation, and well, he's basically helping her out, or at least attempting to help her out. So if you have a little bit to spare, would be nice if you could go over there, just kind of check it out. I hope the marathon is a lot of fun, and High Spirits is a really awesome dude anyway, so I recommend following the channel regardless of whether it's just for the marathon or for High Spirits himself. So please head over there, and well, until next time, thank you very much and take good care of yourself.